Blessings, hey. Welcome back to Life's Place, yo. Thank y'all for the likes, the loves, the shares, and the subscribers, yo. We're at 3,029. I appreciate y'all, yo. Appreciate y'all for the subscribers. Yo, this random thought at this very moment, yo, is the one that feels like they are number one. They are it. They are the shit. They are the biggest motherfucker on campus from behind the scenes. The one that's doing that in the dark, the one that's behind you saying, yeah, I got your spot. Yo, they backstage. Yo, the way it's playing out in my fucking head, yo. They are backstage, straight up, dressed in the likes of you. They got their hair done and shit. They put on the lip gloss. Let me get my chapstick, They preparing themselves, yo. They got their peoples holding up the light, shit's flickering, but they got it. They getting it together. Somebody pulling up the stage and shit, right? In the production together to dance behind you. But they just don't want to accept the fact that they just the background dancer to your life, right? They the background to your life. But they know they got a spot in their own life. They just don't like it. They don't like the setup to what they set up in their own life when it comes to the creativity of how they created their life, right? It's like some people create off the backs of others, right? And feel as though that they roll gonna be steady as shit, right? Whereas the smooth the smooth sailing of your roads, right? It's just, it's like you take time. Everything takes fucking time, right? But some people want that quick, fast, in a hurry shit. But it all got to be done in the dark, at night, at nighttime and shit, where a good amount of people that's choosing to really see their own light, accept their light, and choose to heal so they could be that light, for others, right? It's steady going through the workings of, what they have to deal with to make their path clear, just as clear, right? With the Most High, it's already planned out, right? It's already written out. Ancestor spirit guides always helping us out, right? When it comes to clearing the roads, right? To make sure that the roads is clear, move as smooth as shit. Whereas you're not taking from nobody. You putting the hard work and effort in. You building them back muscles, right? The arms and everything. Just you straight body weighting. You weightlifting life. You got to be able to lift your own weight to know how to lift life as if it is no weight at all on you, on how you carry life. That's the issue with some people. They let their burdens look like what they actually feel like. Therefore, they are a burden to themselves while carrying their own fucking burdens. It's the motherfucker that don't want to accept themselves in front of their own mirror, but try to diminish you by way of trying to make you face your mirror the way that they see you. But this is the same motherfucker that's behind you, trying to make it seem like you need to turn around because they doing better than you. Yet they don't want to be on their own stage. They scared of their stage because of the people that's gonna be watching, right? But those are the same motherfuckers that they said to watch you fuck up because they can do this to you. They did that to you. Your whole life was fucked up. This and that, anything else is supposed to make you fall because they fell. You know, they fell off someplace where they forgot where the fuck they fell off at and what stage and whose stage and if it was any stage at all. But some people just like to do that. They want to tap dance around their own motherfucking truth to the point that, what? They tap dance themselves behind you. Whereas you ain't seeing shit because they're not walking with you, nor are they in front of you. You know? It's like some people put themselves back there because of the fact they didn't have that that walk of integrity, that walk of respect for self and that walk of loyalty and that trust within themselves that they believed in your walk and your talk too. Whereas it's not the same type of walk, but they all got the path of each other, whereas their path is just as clear and they're not taking from you. You got to pay mind to the ones that are tripping and falling next to you, whereas your roads is just as clear because you're taking that time to clear your roads. The ones that want to take the fast route is going to take pieces from every fucking route that they get on and wonder why they fucking steps is always fucking rocky and shit, right? It's the instability of how they get what they get to build that foundation for them to continuously get. But how are you continuously getting? Is that by way of taking from others or building yourself? Because those that's taking time to build themselves are really taking out, bless you, all of the machinery, that it takes all of the tools that it takes and the manpower to one, of one. Well, the manpower of many in one. Whereas you taking all that work to build your roads, to make sure your roads are just as clear. And that means to, put the traffic cones out and make sure that traffic from everything else is clear, is going smoothly. But there are some that doesn't even take to guiding the traffic or directing the traffic, which means their own issues and their problems and people, places, and things by way of organizing them, by way of prioritizing them, by way of obligation and importance, whereas everybody falls after them, whereas they see themselves first before everyone else. But there are some people that feel as though that they are obligated and are of that much more importance, whereas they got to put themselves above you, whereas they're not even on the list you're not even on their list. It's like some people really do just want you to be just as rocky as they are when it comes to taking from you, whereas there's nothing from them that you want to take, you know, especially when you do give, and or you are just as giving, whereas there is nothing to take from those that already don't have anything, whereas it's nothing to actually fill you because of the fact that they're the ones that's thirsty, they're the ones that's hungry, and they're the ones that really needs their own table. Yet, oh, are they being forced to sit at tables that they no longer want to sit at, let alone eat the food that they're being served? Yet, oh, this is the same one that will take all types of opportunities from you just to make sure that you keep going back to the tables that tolerate you. But they make it seem as though that you can only eat at their table and you will only eat what they feed you. If not, they will make sure that you will never eat because of the fact that they want to be the only ones to feed you. It's back to the control and domination again, bless you, by those that really can't control themselves but want to control others. And if they can't control others to control you, this is the repeat rewind. They will find more others, more people to actually go against you too. And it's still going back to the last live. How can you actually stop a seed from growing and sprouting when the winds are always going to keep going and the sun is always going to keep shining and the rains will always fall? Anyways, note the most I got you. Have a good one and keep doing you. Enjoy it too. Bye.